how many people come. Make sure that's on silent. Let's see here. Let's see here. Miss Erin, how are you? Yes, I'm gonna let a few more people join Erin, then I'll explain my absence if some of you guys don't know. Hey Kat, how are you doing? Only 3 watching. I'll give it a few more minutes. I hope everybody's having a lovely evening. Hopefully the sound's coming in okay. Kat, who'd you miss? Did you miss me or did you miss Erin? You guys don't miss me. No, I'm just joking, guys. I missed you all. Oh, really? Hello, Beverly. No, I did miss you all. I really did. Well, thank you, Erin. Basically, what happened was I was watching a movie on my computer and left the computer on, because I wanted to finish watching the movie when I got back up. My computer was off, so I figured, it was got an update in the middle of the night and just shut off, and my tower would not turn back on. So, after several hours of deducting, finally figured out what happened. My video card fried. So, my tower's been down, and that's why I have not been posting anything. And by the way, the tower is actually still down. I am actually buying my roommate's old laptop, which is also an Alienware, and that's what I'm on right now. But at least I could start doing videos again soon. But I want to do a live test to see how it would turn out. I think Kimball's is asleep right now, Kat. I haven't finished setting everything up on this laptop, but so far it seems to be working well. Aww, Erin loves Cat. What do you mean by a Grinch move, Beverly? Last I checked, Erin, she had a headache, I think, and a little bit of pain, but I'm not 100%. No, cat, I will not wake her up. She needs her beauty sleep. I didn't get a chance to ask. I had inventory count at work, and yeah, that's not been a fun 5 days. Me getting up at 4:30 in the morning sucks. But luckily, count's over. So it's kind of a blessing and not a blessing at the same time when you're so used to, doing things, be talking with you guys, been on a show. Even when I was on Chuck's show the other day, I was on through my phone, and if I hit the wrong button, it kicked me out. That sucked balls. I hated that. True, Beverly, having a working computer sucks. Um, that's why I'm thankful that my roommate is letting me buy her old Alienware laptop that she no longer uses, but I can at least have some use for. So I will be using that until I can get a new video card for my tower, and I'll probably do a lot of my streaming and video stuff through the laptop and leave the desktop for mainly, I'm thinking, just gaming kind of thing. So what's everybody up to? You know what? Hell, Devin could have sent voodoo towards me. I'm honestly not 100% sure. It could have been just simple bad luck. Could have been a faulty part on the video card. I think I still have pictures of it. Hold on. He kept kicking you from a stream. Wow. It's a little hard to do on my phone, but now since I have a working computer, it might be a little slow compared to my desktop, but it does work. I will have to check on that. I know there was a couple I planned on doing. I might just bypass those completely and just start current. Yeah, can't even talk. See, this is what happens when I'm completely out of my norm. I think I might just scrub whatever I had planned and um, just see what he's got going on right now. The one I did have planned, I actually song's good. Simon, what do you mean by that? And hello, welcome. Wanted to let you know I'm all still alive. I assure you. Okay, so I did delete it. Let's see here. You know what? Let me check my messenger. Oh, thank you, Simon. This is actually the microphone that is built into the laptop. So, Grumpy, what's going on, brother? Yes, Aaron, I do know. I was on that stream. It's very sad to hear what happened about Mrs. J. I hope she recovers. I know I sent that to somebody. I think I sent it to this person. Yes. All right. Now save. Email this to myself. Yes, she is. I actually also found out a dear big friend of mine. His name's Jordan. He was having some health issues. But it sounded like he was going to pull through. And sadly, he did not. He passed away on Christmas Eve. And that hit me pretty hard because he was a very good friend. Give me a second, everybody, and I will. Actually, yes, let's put that up here. Thank you, Grumpy. My friend, shit, wrong one. Yes, I probably will be at work at that time, so Kimball's will restream it for me. So therefore, we can get it out there as much as possible. Thank you, Cyan. My friend Jordan was a very good friend of mine. He helped me through a lot, and he wouldn't sugarcoat anything. It was literally he was a straightforward. He was God. I cannot even talk. He was a straight shooter, but he was a very good friend, and I miss that about him. Sorry, guys, it's gonna take a minute because there we go. Let me see here. I'm actually gonna have to do it this way. And do this. This does not want to do what I want to do. Actually, no, DGen. This is a old laptop my roommate had. She had an old Alienware, so I am purchasing that from her. so I can at least start doing videos again. So it's not my computer yet, but it will do what I need to do. It just might not be as fast. It is actually a different computer. I even tried actually doing a video for my phone, and even my phone hated me. But I want to at least put it out there why I was gone for a few weeks. It's because simply my computer was down. Give me a sec here. Okay, I think. Shit. Why does this not want to do it? Yeah, I don't know how. Maybe he has a good enough tablet, because I do have a tablet, but it's one of those, I wouldn't say like dirt cheap tablets, but semi cheap. And I even tried doing it from a tablet, and it froze the tablet. I don't even think it would let me do a live from it, because it would just freeze on me. I mean, just watching simple YouTube, sometimes it freezes on me, where I can't even reboot it or anything. So I just have to let the battery die. Nice. Is that on his channel, DGen? I'm sure one of the Moors will probably claim responsibility for my computer mishap, or at least they'll try. Cool. I should be able to pop on, or yeah, Devin will try to take credit for everything. I haven't hooked up my other monitor to this laptop yet, so give me a second here. I'll just do it this way. Let's see if StreamYard likes me. No. This is a, how can I say, a picture of what my video card looks like. American B Savage, what's going on? So that's the reason why my tower is not working. It's that nice little burn spot right there. Nice. Yes, my channel will be mirroring the fundraiser. However, I will be at work, so Kimball's would be mirroring it for me. Yeah, ouch would be that's, I'm assuming, what's causing it from booting up. is that burn mark on my video card. But I want to try to show my support as much as possible for Miss Jarhead. Yeah, after I get all my bills paid, I'll probably donate again. I just got my rent paid. Got to pay a few other things. That's awesome. Degen, I think you're a mod on my channel. So if you want to pop the link in, go ahead. Yes, you actually are a mod. If you want, go ahead and pop that fundraiser link, and I will put it up on screen as well. But I figured, why not a late night live test to see how well the laptop performs. Let you all know I'm still alive. I didn't go anywhere. So, see if I can actually clean that up a little bit. Anybody watch this, if they can go donate to help out Mr. and Mrs. J, please do so. No worries, Degen, no worries. I left my real name on there just because nobody really knows my real name except for a select few people. So, Degen, I think you're one of the people that know it. I think you, Virgo, and Kimball's are the only ones that actually know it. But yes, I am still alive. And I missed you all dearly. I almost got a really cheap computer, but my roommate was like, "What? Gary, what's going on?" Yeah, I heard something happened with BF, but I don't know how much or what innocence happened. Yeah, Kat, I still get comments on my Dawn videos in full support of them. So It's one of those, if they want to end up in jail because they follow him, it sucks that people stoop down that low. But I hope everybody's having a good evening. I am just getting stuff installed on here. And I might work on a video tomorrow. On commented on what, Cat? It does suck when you get trolls. It does. It sucks a lot. Vilified is an awesome person, so it sucks when you get stuff like that. Agreed, Simon. Trolls suck. And see, that's very sad. Be Savage that, trolls come in on his prayer streams and he doesn't push his religious beliefs on anybody. Hell, I don't. I respect if people don't believe. I believe in a higher power. I do believe there's a God. I may not practice it all the time, and I don't push it on anybody else. It's just they choose to, they choose to. It's on them. Same thing I said with one of my exes last time I talked to her. Me and her could easily have way different opinions on things. And as long as we can respect each other's beliefs, then it would be fine. She may have a difference of opinion than I do, but if we can at least respect each other's beliefs, that's fine. And me and her do. We have a difference of opinion on some things, but we also do that. It does suck when you get trolls, especially during a prayer stream. I could have my own prayer stream, and well, Nada. That is true. Be savage. Especially it's hard if I'm on mobile to boot trolls because I know sometimes the stream might not be as fast as other people's. Jarhead B, hello all. Sorry to hear about what's happened, mate. Wish you all the best. Mr. J, I don't know if you heard, but basically my video card fried. That's why I haven't been doing any videos. And it took a while just to get a hold of something that would actually do what I needed it to do. So, how's she doing, Mr. J? No, give me a second, guys. I'm gonna do something here. It's been a while since I've used one of these type of laptops, so. I need to figure out how to actually, what the plugs are. There we go. Oh, no worries, Degen. Degen or Mr. J, if you want to pop onto the stream, go ahead. Do they know what kind of Prestonic, how's it going? Any oh, is it hard not seeing it? Should I do this and show you my lovely face? No, it's okay, mate. It's okay. "2020 has been a really crappy year for a lot of us, especially for me. Um, let's see here. Had my dad pass away back in May. Then I found out a couple of months later it was my uncle's mom and brother. And then one of my cousins passed away on Diana's side of the family. Then my friend, uh, Jordan, recently. So it's been a not so fun year for me. It actually is pretty crappy. There has been quite a few positives, I will admit that. That's happened to me, but the amount of loss that everybody has gone through, it's very sad for a lot of people. Mr. J and Mrs. J going what they're going through is a very sad thing. And I'm just ready for 2020 to be over, honestly. Oh, 2021 can be better than 2020 has. Do I want to know why, Gary, that have everybody flush their toilets at midnight? That's an interesting New Year's Eve thing. Oh god, that's a good one, B Savage. Midnight tomorrow, y'all better scream Jumanji. I like that. That's cute. I missed you guys. I did. I just missed my normal routine of booting up the computer, seeing what's going on, checking messages. I mean, yeah, I can do that all through my phone, but really hard to do videos from a phone. I already have enough issues with that bloody phone. Like, is Marvel Girl here? Marvel Girl, what's going on? Would you like to pop on? So I'm not doing this alone. Mr. J, I really hope that Mrs. J does make a full recovery. No problem. Like I said earlier, Marvel is a very good friend of mine passed away on Christmas Eve, and it hit me pretty hard. So, plus, I just spent the last 5 days doing cycle count, so being up at 4:45 in the morning every day takes a lot out of me. B Savage, I'm kind of scared to ask what kind of drawing you were bribed with. Mr. Gary.
Oh, giver. You didn't read the rest of the message, did you, about the radio station?
I read, I think, what you put underneath it, the Flesh 2020 way.
Yeah. Yeah. They're making a big deal out of it. About once an hour they advertise it.
When I saw that, I'm like, okay, now that comment makes sense.
Flush
Because I was just like, wait,
away.
what? But yeah, when I read the rest of it, I'm like, okay, now
Yeah.
that makes sense. That definitely makes sense. Really, no visitation because of COVID? That blows goats. That really does. At least you, Mr. J, should be able to go see her.
Oh, Mr. J, if it makes you feel any better, you can put all the ones back behind my name that you want to, man. You don't have to cut it off at 4.
But I did miss you guys.
How you been doing, Goob?
Today was my last day of cycle count, so no more waking up at 4:45 in the morning. It is
Well,
awesome.
that's about when I go to bed.
Yeah. Mr. B Savage, welcome.
How's it going?
I'm glad.
I was just joking about Aaron bribing me to win the cookies. Although I think she's probably planning on it now. But
Mary, oh, from Gigglin's Island. Yeah, I saw that just before I took a nap when I got home. 2020 has taken a lot of good people. I'm ready for it to be over.
I am
like
too.
like I said, everybody at midnight better scream Jumanji. Let's get this game over with.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna ask him like, why Jumanji? Like Gary's comment made sense, but I was like, Jumanji, what? Now that you said that, now it makes sense.
I mean, as weird as this year's been, somebody's got to be rolling the dice.
Yes. I mean, I was reading that. Was it there like 5 or 6 different strains of the COVID-19 virus now?
Oh
It's
yeah.
it's like really?
Yeah. It's
Well,
mutating.
I don't know where everybody here is from, but California is doing an indefinite lockdown.
What?
Yeah, they announced an indefinite lockdown again today.
That sucks because most of my family lives in California.
Yeah, it was on Timcast IRL. I saw him talking about it. Now, one thing the sob sits and everybody talks about, I believe they say it's the 14th Amendment with the right to travel.
Let me look that up here real quick. 14th
Uh,
Amendment.
It's cruel and unusual.
Is that
I believe.
14th?
Or is that the 8th?
I
I get
believe
two
it's
mixed up.
in the Bill of Rights, so probably 8th.
Yeah. Okay. 14th is personal property, I believe.
I barely
Or
pay
no.
attention to the soft
14th.
hard, so
14th is naturalization, citizenship.
It's weird because according to Google here, the 8th Amendment, excessive bail should not be required or excessive fines imposed or cruel and unusual punishments inflicted.
Okay.
oh, I'm trying to follow soft hard logic, so it may not actually be in the Constitution.
Yeah,
But the right to travel,
yeah.
I believe that is legit in the Constitution.
Yeah, you have the right to travel between states unopposed,
Yeah.
but you still need a license,
Well,
insurance, and registration.
Yeah.
I'm not going into that part. I'm talking about with these lockdowns. Wouldn't that be a violation of the Constitution?
I mean, from my understanding, it's unnecessary travel to help slow the spread of it.
But that's generally
gotta,
just a recommendation.
Yeah.
well, actually, the governors they can issue what they call a mandate, and that's the same thing as the president issuing an executive order. It's his word. It's the way the governors have that power.
I mean, I'm one of those that view 19 as not as big of an issue as the media makes it out to be. I realize it's serious, but they said I can't remember if he's congressional or senator in Louisiana who passed away today.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah.
They said he died from 19 on the media.
Yeah, I remember seeing it this morning.
Yeah.
He had a heart attack during surgery.
Huh. And they blamed it on 19.
Yeah. Yeah. There was in Arizona a automobile accident where someone passed, and they said that was because of COVID. My
How?
bad.
That doesn't. I don't know. That just doesn't seem. I don't
A
see how
lot.
they could blame
Well, a lot of the comorbidity things they're just instantly saying is 19.
So basically, if you just have it and it could be completely unrelated, you die, they're going to still count it as.
Yeah, if you pass with 19, it's translated into because you had it. You died
Okay.
from it.
It'll be on the death certificate.
Yeah, they tried that with my great aunt who just passed, and whole family went ballistic on that guy.
Have a good night, Marvel. I'm sorry if it's getting too.
Oh, I'm sorry, I directed it that way, I guess.
Well,
That's fine.
on my late wife's death certificate, they had down as a heart attack, and that's what she did. She died of a heart attack, but they also had on their urinary tract infection and MS.
Yeah. And see, I'm just a security guard. I'm not the smartest guy in the world, so I don't know how that works. I know saying that a car death due to a car accident being the 19, that just struck me as why are they blowing this so far out?
Yeah, it's. I I don't know, with everything going on with the whole 19 thing, it's. I don't know anymore. I understand, yes, for public health and safety, but it's like, at what point does it go too far?
Uh, 2 weeks turning into 8 months. That's just my personal opinion, but I mean, I've been working the whole time, and my job's viewed as essential, so it hadn't really that part hasn't affected me. It's the social life, being able to go to the gym, see my family.
Yeah, that I understand.
That mentally, I can only imagine. I mean, my job, I'm pretty just me out and about, but that kind of solitude for a lot of people would just be, I couldn't imagine.
I mean, I'll admit, yes, it's hard not being able to go out and do things at times. Um, I mean, here where I live, mostly everything's open back up with social distancing and everything.
Yeah, that's the way it is here.
Um,
It's gotten that way now here, and from what I saw today, the schools are actually going away from the online remote learning to they're saying to open the schools back up, which for the kids, I think that's a beautiful thing.
that's what they did here, and that's what. Well, I wouldn't call it necessarily what jumped a lot of our numbers, but it was too much of a coincidence. Hey, we're starting school back up, and all of a sudden we go from like 1,300 a day to like 3,000. It almost doubled or tripled at times.
And see, that to me doesn't make any sense because they're saying, again, definitely not a doctor, but that young children can't pass it.
Uh,
Yeah, they
yeah,
can. Yeah, they can.
yeah. I don't see how it would be exclusive like that.
Uh, like I said, I may have it misunderstood, but I mean, that in all the lockdowns going into effect or curfews. So apparently 19 doesn't affect you after 10 o'clock or before 10 o'clock at night. Here in Ohio, we've got 10 o'clock, everything's supposed to be shut down and you're back in your home.
That's kind of weird.
I mean, from 10 a.m. to 6 a.m., I guess from our governor's point of view, 19 doesn't affect anybody. Or affect, yeah, is the only time it affects anybody.
Does the governor not realize, viruses don't work like that?
They don't. Virus don't care.
To steal a line from VF, our governor's a jackwagon.
Sounds like it. Because a virus wouldn't be, how can I put it, discriminating like that. It'll do what it wants.
Yeah, but I mean, you can drink, do whatever you want up until 10 o'clock. Obviously, social distancing, and they recommend masks.
Yeah.
But after 10 o'clock, you just got to go home.
Huh.
So, which is really bad for me because I work from 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. every night.
Yeah, I'm sure there's exceptions to that, but because you can't really shut down, hospitals or police officers during that time, but like unessential, I can somewhat see that.
I mean,
to a degree.
The site I'm working right now, I'm watching over a construction site, so. And I work so hard. I mean, I've been on a few live streams, and I make most of my videos while I'm at work.
See, I wish I could do that at my work, except I'm a lead now, so sadly, I got more responsibilities than I did before. It sucks at times.
Yeah, I tell you, yeah, my work. Oh, wait a minute, I'm retired. What am I talking about?
Hold on, I'm looking at chat now. I've got Beverly and Aaron arguing about the cookies. So, what happens if King Leo wins them? Or Proud American 84? Are they going to share cookies with you?
Can if they want to.
I don't know where everybody lives. The only one I've got a rough idea on is Leo lives, I think, in Maryland or Virginia.
It all depends on how hungry they are, whether or not they're going to share with anybody.
I don't know if you've seen these cookies. Are a half pound of just amazing goodness.
I've seen them.
What kind of cookies?
Yeah, they're cakes is what they are.
No, they are cookies, sir.
They're like little cakes.
I keep one in my gym bag just so I can throw them at people if they try and come into my work site.
Hook them up to your barbell.
Oh no! When I get the box, I sit there and do 100 curls each arm with them. I mean, the box weighs 5 pounds.
I'm sorry, if you threw a cookie like that at me, I'm going to look at you and be like, what the hell?
I got a pretty good arm, and like I said, these things are a half pound each. So.
Still, I mean, we got bored with the last 2 days in our cycle count, and we were throwing stuff at each other, and I'm like, one clocked me in the head, and I'm like, okay, why? Oh, I'm bored. I'm like, okay, fair enough. I can deal with that.
I don't know. I gotta look and see what I brought with me today so I can decide what I'm eating after I get off this stream. All right, gentlemen, we got a poll for you. Do I want to eat a dumpster fire, which is
Oh,
the cookie for 2020? No, if looking at the label, I just saw all the 2020s around it. And the other one is an ET phone home.
It's out of this world.
No, it's got Reese's Pieces in it, peanut butter chips.
Ah, okay.
Interesting. The Reese's one sounds pretty good.
Definitely.
All right, so we'll toss the dumpster fire. Does seem pretty fitting for tomorrow night.
And what is that consist of?
I have no clue. I got it in a pack that they call us. Crap. Something stash. Secret stash. There we go. So they just pack 10 different cookies into a box and ship them to you.
Interesting.
It's actually on the video I put out today. It's just random cookies. Normally when I pick, I do a lot of peanut butter heavy, but I got to jump off here because my phone's about to die, so I got to get it on a charger.
No problem, B Savage. Thanks for coming on.
You guys have a great night.
You too.
We'll see you, Savage.
But yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna be jumping down too, Goob. You have a good time.
You too. Like I said, I just want to do a quick live in a sense to let you know I'm still alive.
Okay, dokie. We'll talk to you later.
Alrighty, Gary. But all alone again. It's yeah. Anybody doing anything special for New Year's? I mean, it's gonna be probably me, the dog, and the roommates. And yes, the little Snow is here too. She's on her bed, giving me some weird evil staring eye. I mean, all I really have planned is drink a couple beers, maybe watch a movie, take the dog out, maybe do a little shopping, and wait for midnight. That's pretty much about it. I don't really have anything special planned. I mean, I don't even think my roommates are having like a little get together or anything. It's just, I guess, what we're all gonna do. Night, Gary. And besides, I don't think I have the same luck as Chuck when I mention Mrs. B or his internet wife. I can hide from Virgo all I want tonight. She won't find me. Oh shit, she knows my address. Never mind. Can't say I can't hide from her. Technically, I can hide. Hibernators plan on staying at home. I don't plan on going anywhere. Kat, what are you doing for New Year's? And you, Simon, and Aaron? Anything special? You have to work. Well, that sucks. Kat, tell your work I give you the day off. Oh, that's right, Simon. I'm sorry. I forgot you mentioned that. See, this is what happens when I'm off my normal schedule, guys. I'm out of sync, if that makes sense. Now, Kat, you got the night off. Paid, too. Tom the Goober said so. Really, be savage as you hung up and it died. Damn, that's gotta suck. Usually start Twilight Zone. Interesting. So the problem is you're the boss. Well, who's your boss? Yes, be savage. You can have the night too. Everybody gets tomorrow night off. All right, so we'll compromise, Cat. Close the shop around 9 o'clock. That'll still give you time to go home, relax before New Year's, have a beer or two, or whatever you like to drink, and yeah, that's gonna thing that's where I kind of like where I live is there's including the kids 7 of us. I might do a late night stream, Simon. It depends. I'll see where I'm at. So I can say Virgo, 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 and she won't randomly show up in the chat. See, Cat, that's kind of how I am. I don't really go out and do things. I mean, I can. I can go out, to a restaurant by myself or go to the movies by myself, but I like to go with company. Like, I have to have. How can I put this? I like to have company, if that makes sense. It doesn't have to be a girlfriend, it could just be a friend. Just to have someone to have conversation with. Does that make sense? Like if I popped into your shop, Cat, I might hang out, chit chat, and it's no like, there's no intention behind it. It's just for company. Sometimes, like I'll do it at gas stations. Sometimes, I'll go in for a soda or something, and I'll just chat with the cashier because I know what it is, especially in a graveyard shift where it gets slow at times. Just give them some company, give them something different than probably what they're used to. Or maybe they're having a bad day and, you joke around with them and you can cheer them up. That's why I like talking to people. That's me. There's nowhere to go in Toronto. Come on, Simon. I live in the Mormon capital. There's not really much. I mean, I've already seen Temple Square. I haven't seen the Capitol building. Maybe I'll go explore it a little bit this weekend. Then again, it's getting pretty bloody cold here. Very true, Kat. That's like one thing me and my ex Danny talked about back in October is, I used to be one of those people that, if you do something for somebody, you should get something back. But then I realized that's not how it should go. Just pay it forward. Say if you cheer someone up or someone does something nice for you down the road, if you can do something nice for somebody, do something nice for somebody. Just pay it forward. I try to be nice to everybody, unless you give me basically a reason not to. That's how I am. I remember, was it 2 years ago? I think it was 2 or 3 years ago. Okay, I can understand that, Simon. There was a guy sitting at a 7-Eleven, had a jacket on, but I could tell he was cold. I went and bought him a cup of coffee. I'm like, would you like some coffee? He's like, yeah. I'm like, here you go. It wasn't much. Why would you try to appear cranky so people don't bother you. But I can somewhat kind of understand what B Savage is saying there. Because there's times I don't want to be bothered if I'm having a bad day, but at the same time, someone can crack a joke and that actually might, get me out of that funk. If that makes sense. CB Savage, that's actually how I used to be. I used to be very antisocial. I used to really not talk to anybody, be very closed off, and what ended up happening is I got a job where I'm working at now. And for the first part, I was still antisocial. But then I got moved to the inventory department. And I had to talk to other people. It was hard because that's outside of my norm. Now, you can't get me to shut up, really. See, B Savage, I can agree with you on that. It's all really, in a sense, how I'm approached. If I'm come off, say if somebody came at me kind of hostile, which has happened before, I'm gonna be on. I still might be nice, but I'll be at least on the defensive a little bit, and then I'll try to cheer that person up so they don't come across. I'll try to diffuse the situation in a sense. See, Simon, kind of the same for me. I don't like crowds too much, but a lockdown really didn't affect me because all I do is pretty much work and come home. I'll go to Walmart or something to pick up groceries or a grocery store, or go to the gas station if I need gas. But I really don't go out and do stuff too much anymore, especially since I'm separated from the ex, and I used to go out and do stuff with her. But see, Aaron, I'm a sweet. A lot of you'll say I'm a sweetheart now, and yes, I am. But I wasn't always a sweetheart. I wasn't always how I am now. I had to change a lot to become this way. Kimball's even says I have a special talent. I wouldn't say I agree with that. But apparently I do have some kind of, or as she quotes, magical power. I don't think I have a magical power. I'm just kind to people. I'm not a big crowd person either. I think I said that already, but I guess it depends on who I'm with. If I'm with the right person, crowds will be okay for me. But other than that, not much for a crowd person. It would have to depend on what it is. Now, since you guys watch me, would you say I am a sweetheart or I am the opposite of a sweetheart? Pete Savage, why are you low key mad? I'm kind of curious on that one. Kat says I'm a sweetheart. I will agree with what B Savage said here. I was more of a social butterfly online than I physically was in person. Thank you. I try to be a good person now. No matter what happens, I try to be a good person. There are times I'm not a good person, especially with something I believe in or a person I care about, and they have had wrong done to them. But for the most person, for the most, I try to be a good person. So are you mad at me, B Savage, because I didn't sign up for cookies? I didn't know there was no sign up thing for cookies, to be honest. Thank you, B Savage. I guess to the ladies, I'm a sweetheart. Though I'm pretty sure there's a few that would disagree with that. That know the old me, not the new me. The old me was not a sweetheart. Or I could, as B Savage would just say, a cold. Okay, let me ask this. What kind of cookies? Because I'm a little picky on my cookies. Yeah. Girls are kind of getting me to blush a little bit. I don't think I've seen the vids. There's one thing I'm thinking about doing, guys. since I got more trolls on this channel than I do the old one. And that is I did about 4 shows on my old channel where I figured instead of getting a lot of troll comments is do a live stream where you guys get to troll me. And it actually turned out to be quite fun on the old channel. So I don't know if it's something you guys might want to see here. See, Cat, that is a good thing. I go by how people first treat me before I'm important in the community. That's kind of how I am. You know, if you come off nice to me right away, I'll come off nice to you right away. Or if I get to know you good enough, I guess more of the real me I'll open up more. Once I first meet someone, you know, I'm kind of closed off, maybe reserved a little bit. But once I get a good reading on somebody, then it's easy for me to be the more relaxed to me. If that makes sense. At least I hope it is. Cat, I love sweets, honestly. But at the same time, I can't eat a lot of sweets anymore. But would you guys like a show where you guys get to troll me? Because I'd love to see what kind of trolling you guys can do. My old channel, they came up with some good ones. I mean, they had me laughing pretty damn hard. I would love to see what you guys can come up with. Aaron, I'm almost worried to ask, are you addicted to sweets? Because I love eating Oreo cookies, you know. I love cookies. At the same time, you know, I'm getting a little plumper on the midsection. So I'm trying to cut that down. Simon, when I did the troll stream, it was no holds barred. The only thing I pretty much asked is no making kind of trolling about the family. It's all directed towards me personally. If you want it to troll me and still be respectful, Simon, I'd have no problem with that. Jokes, you can make fun of me. Peace out, I'm anti-troll too, but at the same time, it's one of those, how can I put it? It's Like, I don't mind trolls. But at the same time, at least be somewhat respectful of it. Like, I guess, was it Mr. L on that Chuck's had, and I can't remember him. The other one that has more on it. I'm forgetting his name right now because I'm kind of tired. But how, he's nice. He was nice at first, but then started calling people names. To me, normally that's very bad. Jarhead, I'm kind of I could. I'm kind of the same way, but at the same time, I'm not sure exactly how to explain it, honestly. Like, if you guys do it out of humor, and I know it's not meant that way, I got no problem with it. I mean, if I feel like if I did do this stream again, and if I felt like somebody was going too far with it, I'd say something. I'll put it that way. But nobody on my other channel ever took it too far. I mean, I've had people over the years comment about how I'm missing most of my two front teeth. I didn't care. I can understand that be savage. I don't mind people who come after me, but friends or family, yeah, they'll see the more evil side of me. And I try not to let that part of me get out. But I'm more reserved when I first meet somebody. Like, if I met some of you guys in person, I would be probably a little reserved at the moment until I get a good reading, and then I'll be more open. True, Mr. J, family and friends are off limits. Aaron, I'm talking about, like, if I did a troll stream. Some people like to make fun of me because whether I looks or how my hair is, what I'm wearing, how I look. I used to let it get to me a lot. Then I learned, can't accept me for me, then oh well. It took a lot for me to learn that, so it's okay. But anyways, guys, I don't want to take up too much more of your guys' evening. So I wish you all a very good New Year's Eve. So happy New Year's Eve to everybody. Please be safe and enjoy your morning and evening. Please don't drink and drive. That's the Goober public announcement for the day. Please don't drink and drive. And hope you guys have a wonderful evening/day. And I will see if I do a late stream or not. I'll try to get with a few people and see if they want to get together and do it or not. If somebody's doing one, then maybe I'll jump in there. If nobody's going to do one, then I might start my own. Yeah, for me, it's 12:31 a.m. I even took a nap to try to reset my sleep schedule, because I've been having to wake up at 4 something in the morning every day for the last week. So I'm just trying to reset it so I can go back to my normal schedule. But again, guys, have a good night/morning wherever you're at. Please have a safe and have a safe New Year's Eve. If you're going to be drinking, hopefully you're at home. If you're not going to be at home, please don't drink and drive. There's Uber, cabs. So I hope all of you guys make it home safe.